Hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Something a little bit different today. With Nuno Santo getting the sack, I thought we'd do a 5-year simulation. We see how far we can get West Ham with the almighty Nuno Espirito Santo. Without further ado, so let's get into it. So pretty much we're going to be simming near enough everything of this. Otherwise, it's going to take fucking ages to do. Yeah. So we're going to go month by month. We'll go to the first. We'll see how we can do. Carabao Cup, we're not too bothered about. We bow out in the Carabao Cup, which I don't know how they got on midweek, I'm going to be honest with you. Everton, which is tomorrow's game, and we get a 2-1 win. Nuno's already off the mark. Should really have gone through the squad. So, yeah, we start off with a nice one. Yeah, so pretty much I've tried to set up how Nuno started with Forest. Yo, Jordan, thank you so much for the resubscription. Aaron Collins or I'm too sure on that one. I think he's going to come into the rebuild. Yeah, so I've done sort of like a 4-2-3-1 in the style in which that he did under Forest. So we're already starting well. He's already off to 1 win. So we've got Arsenal, Brentford and Leeds this month. See how we do. We've already got some offers as well. We get Arsenal then to start with. We get absolutely thumped, which does not surprise me. I'm just going to check on these authors. How are you feeling today, Jordan? Are you a bit more in the land of the living? Irvin, I'm fine with. And then Rodriguez. I know West Ham fans absolutely hate Rodriguez. I think he's just someone who joined and he was just too... He's too slow for the league, basically. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can get on in the first 2-2 draw with Brentford. I think that's a decent result, we're doing well. So it's going to be nice and chilled today's stream. Basically my idea is, we lose to Leeds 1-0. Lose the Leeds. Yeah, it's going to be nice and chill today. I'm literally going to probably get to about the 5th season, see where we're at, end stream, and then probably tonight or tomorrow I'll edit this down into a nice video. 6'6", a bit of me that. The weird thing as well, I literally just before stream saw that Graham Potter's been linked with the United job, and I just thought, my god, Ineos and Radcliffe and stuff. Oh my god, 80 to 94 potential. And I don't really know why. I think if they're gonna go for anyone, they just need to get an established name in. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying about Glasner. Not where Hasenhüttl came from. Right, so these two are going to be a while off, but... and then... put this guy to It's a bit weird as well that now with is there anything else I need to work with? I really want to make sure that if we can get Earthy. Who is it? Who's the one? There's Earthy, the Scowls, Marshall, and Freddie Potts. That's it. If I can, I would like to get those four at some point into the squad. if I can help it. Because like I feel like the West Ham way is that, you know, bringing people through the academy. And I actually listened to a West Ham pod on my way back from getting my haircut, and a lot of them were on about how they really want these people to go out on loan. Even like Lewis Orford looks okay. Ollie Scarles. I'll keep Scarles this year. Marshall will send out on loan because I don't really think he'll get all that much football. Earthy definitely want to go out on loan, and then yeah, Freddie Potts is already on the loan list. That's fine. Right, let's go. Keep going. We'll go to there. So, get Newcastle at home. Tough fixture. How can we get on? It's a 2-1 loss, narrow loss. That's not too bad. Got some more offers for players. Hopefully they're still there by the time we get 10. 2-2 against Burnley. It's not brilliant, but we can sort of deal with it. A few offers for Callum Marshall. Bournemouth away, bit of a tough game. Oh, and we get a win. Off to a bit of a flyer, and we're going into it. I think this is the thing, because it's like, it's very like, you know, apparently the West Ham squad in FIFA is actually quite good. From our land down under. So 2 loan offers there, which is brilliant for us. As we approach Christmas time. Well, actually no, I need to check the academy donor, see what we've got coming through. I think he's like the only one who's going to be good enough. You might as well have a bit of it banging about outside. It's pretty much next door moving out, so it's been last few days quite big. Right. No one this month through the academy, which, considering those 2 Scotsmen that we've got, I think we're fine. Right. End of December then. See how we get on. Liverpool at home, I'm just not hopeful at all. 3-2 win, quite narrow, but obviously, like I say, it's not too bad. Get into transfer window as well, so if people have some suggestions for in January who might be a good signing, do let us know in the chat. It's a 1-0 loss to Brighton. The form's going a bit shaky, which is expected, just with how many fixtures we're going to be playing. So 1-0 loss to Villa. Nuno's getting a bit shaky here. Oh my god, it's a tough run, this. So another narrow loss. But I think a DM would be like where I think. Oh, I wonder what you're on about at first. You're on about my flag, aren't you? Right, so 3-1 win against Brighton, 2-2 against Fulham, pretty good. But yeah, who have you gone with? Stelios, Mark Davis, orange one. I'm not too sure with that one. Top right, Nolan. Yeah. Bottom left, I think that's before our time. Gardner. Campo. Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with the Chung Yong Lee one. Yeah, Cameron. Nuno Santo. Then, what are we feeling with signings? I need your expert analysis, sir. If you can hear me, ladders. You don't like do the thing anymore with the buttons. Right. We did have some transfer offers as well. Last season's Forest team. Actually, really hope I don't have hotkeys set up. So I've got Rodriguez. I feel like, who is it? Is it Sangari, the Ivorian that Forest have at DM? 27. I feel like he'd be quite good. I know you signed him. I think Sangari might be a good shout. This is why Cameron's such a good friend. Sangari. 28, so it's a bit more in his prime, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to go with. Like, I've set up like the 4-2-3-1 with the counter press. Oh, Kilman's dead. That's upsetting. So pretty good. It's just like I say. It's just where Souček is. That's more needs to destroy it. They have got Magasa, but obviously he needs a bit of time. I feel like to get him. Whereas Sangari, I can just throw him in. I think long term, I definitely want like a target forward. Trying to think, is there anything else really that? I mean, Somerville's good. The back line will do for now. Ball player. Is in ball player for midfield or ball player for centre back? Because that's like Kilman's like the Milenkovic, and then Tadibo's the more Nuno-y. I think the Murillo Tyson, yeah. I don't know whether we could maybe do it. We'll have a think. There. Father and I going on outside first. Right. We'll do a bit of January, and then we'll do this. 2-2 against Forest. I'll take that. I think we'll always take that. Everton, yeah, it's a bit dodge. 1-0 win against Forest. He gets revenge against Mr. Marinakis. Right. An offer for Callum Wilson. I think Callum Wilson I'll keep, because it's like, I mean, for one season. Oh, they've done it on a pre-contract. It's fine. Fonzie, I'll keep. Right, we need 2 more days for Sangare. Right, a ball player. What's his passing? I mean, the probable. Let's just do it through scouting, because we don't cheat. Defender. Let's edit these instructions. Passing, defending. Should have really done this beforehand. And then I want a striker to replace Fulkrug. first team quality, physical, and finishing. And we can try and get him a bit younger so we can get him in his prime. In a few years, that'll be banging. Right, that's fine. We'll do January in chunks just to see. I am surprised. Like, I mean, I was meant to speak to you about this last night, Cameron, but I was just so tired when I got in. Do you not think that like it would have made more sense to have brought Santo in like last Sunday, so then you gave him like the whole week's training? 3-3 against Spurs, bloody hell. So you gave him like the whole week's training, and then it's he can then effectively try and implement his system rather, because tomorrow they're basically gonna have to play how Potter did the pre-match. It's so weird. Paqueta. No. Full Kroger. Bowen is definitely not going. I want to... Scarles isn't going out. I don't really want Areola to go out. Paqueta definitely in the summer. I think I can understand that. He probably is going to want to leave. Dovbyk could be a banging signing. He will link with Everton, I think. Yeah, that's big, that, Cameron. Artem Dovbyk. Boniface, he's out on loan, but obviously we could get him in season 2. Because I think Fulcrud's going to be good enough for... Boniface. Yeah. Big fan of Bonnie. We'll have a look at them. The good thing with West Ham is I feel like a lot of the players are suited to it. Right, so I reckon we're going for Sangare. I think Sangare is going to work well. 10.5, let's lower ball him a bit. Maybe I should have low balled more. I really as well, like I remember when Sangare first came into the Prem, I really wanted him to do well because of just how much I loved him on FIFA and on FM. And then bro just never did well. I'm going to ask him to take a slight pay cut. Yeah. Slight pay cut. I feel like I'm like now that like the Boniface thing, I feel like I'd so like Boniface in the summer. So I think that's one I'm gonna look at. But I mean, to be fair as well, Dovbyk isn't too bad. I feel bad getting rid of Souček, but I just feel at the point that he's like 30 in decline. I feel like, you know, we get a few years out of Todibo. I'm just gonna set up my 2 o'clock kickoff. I think as well, I wouldn't actually mind. It's awful to spelling his name. I mean, would Milenkovic come to us? Because I mean, he's not really an Ange type defender. There's also the one at Bournemouth who is like his carbon copy that's like a few years younger that I'll look at for season 2. But Nikola Milenkovic. Oh, shit. Rapid direct winger. Noosa, right back. Antonio Noosa. The perfect. Minte. Minte would be good. Thank God for AI, Cameron. Thank God for AI. I'm assuming that's a ChatGPT. What's Bournemouth? Oh, the FC. I don't know if he'll be in the game, but yeah, he is. He is like the Milenkovic regen. Oh, Samu. What have they cost, ja? Minta. Willie Pacho, I think he's at PSG now, I think. Duranville at Dortmund. Right. Let me just get Mokio. Oh, he's the Ajax guy, isn't he? Put Aston Villa versus Fulham on. Just making kickoff for that as well. Right. The AI assist. We'll go to Chelsea and then we'll see whether we make any other signings. Oh, we beat Sunderland 2-1, that's a big one. 4 offers, massive. Lewis Goulamani. I don't know if Prowse will keep for this season, but I feel like he's on the chopping block. I don't really feel he fits into the Wan-Bissaka, not going anywhere. Table look like I'll show you in a sec. Right, so Fabianski's leaving us. This is the one that, like, I'm a bit... Because obviously Paqueta, like, he is good, but I feel like Fernandez is a more Nuno type of player. And obviously I'm stunting his growth at the minute. I feel like Spurs will try, but we'll try and get 20 mil. Probably, like I say, we've got so much money. So much money. We're going to go. I feel like we'll do that, and then we'll make sure that so then we can know that Fernandez is getting the game time. Right, table is... So we're in 14th, so nice middle of the road. I mean, we're nowhere near Europe, and we are quite near the relegation zone. I'm looking at Milenkovic and I'm just thinking, like, I'd love this to bring him in. But I don't know whether that's going to be like a first season thing that West Ham could realistically do. Who's the other centre-backs that you put in? Oh, and Fulham are winning already. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Diamande you put him. I'll be doing one like tomorrow for. Right, I don't know exactly how much money he's going to be, but I think Diamande. The thing is, I like the idea of the guy at Bournemouth have got. I just do not know his value. So he's like 70 rated, the guy who I'm looking at. Luke Devine. Yeah. Oh, they've are in it already. Oh my god. No fun. I think I would usually have gone for Orban, but I think Orban's like quite old now. Big Willie Orban. 32. Let's get a nice Eastern European nasty bastard in. There's Pavelic, that might be a good one, who's at Juve. Have how does it start again? Oh, Pavlovic. Left footer, I believe, as well. He is. Yeah, that's a good one, that. I think he suits the bill. He's a big, nasty Eastern European centre-back, and he is... going to be an upgrade, obviously, on Max. Stay 13. 14. I get you down to 14 flat. Yeah, I think this is a good start. Lukovic, he's out on loan for a season. Vuskovic will be like really good, but I think, like I say, Spurs just didn't want us to have that fun, Cameron. I think, like I say, Pavelic is going to be, I'll do like 60 grand. He's like 70 odd rated, I feel like. There we go, our nice big Eastern European centre back. I'll have to tell him to get a little bit of a more of a skinhead. 77. Time to grow. I love that. Love that. And then Igor Julio is on loan. I mean, like I say, Kilman. Mignolet is too old. It's like 70 overrated, I feel like now, Mignolet. He does want a bit of a bigger shot stopper though, doesn't he? He's a bit more senior. I feel like we're fine then with... Yeah, Nico Big Wambasa. I think that Diamande is going to work for right centre back to replace Todibo. I think the thing that we're missing is like the Elliot Anderson type. I think that's what we need. We need like the new Elliot Anderson. Callum Marshall is not being sold. I wanted him out on loan, not sold. Yeah, I feel like I say we've been blessed with quite good fullbacks. It's just going to be a case of, like I say, get that big striker. So obviously Boniface is going to look good for that. Yeah, we've got the big Sangare in. Even like the who's he called? Even this guy, Magasa, he's like as well like the guy who I'm hoping replaces Sangare eventually. The only thing I feel like with Bowen is Bowen's not really like, he likes his really rapid wingers, so it's just where Bowen sort of fits into the Nuno system is the concerning thing. Right, where are we in the table? We won in the FA Cup. I need to be a bit more attentive to this. 15th. Yeah, shot stop. Definitely a shot stopper. He likes his more experienced keepers as well, doesn't he? He doesn't really want someone who's like, for the use of a better term, like, oh, it's a bad result against Bournemouth, I own that. It's been a bit of a bad month, that. The draw against United was quite good. I feel like a bit more of an experienced keeper. So if say like 26, 27. Who's really... I mean, even someone like David De Gea. I know he's a bit like older, but I mean, that could be a good one. Lunin, Real Madrid. I mean, not really starting, is he? Nubel at Bayern. Pretty much. There's quite a few. So a sparse month. Van Naan. Oh my god, everyone's wanting Callum Marshall. I want him out on loan. Van der Dev Root. Oof, he does look good. Van der Voort. Good shout, Mr. Cameron. Right, let's hope this month goes a slight bit better. It's really sparse. I'm assuming this is going to be a loss. Yeah, 3-0. It's not looking good, bruv. West Ham, we sort of need a result in this. And we don't. Could be curtains this, you know, we might go down. We beat City, which is a bit odd. Right, let's see where we're at. See where we're at. Napoli have bid for Prowse here, I think, yeah. Everton, Souček, yeah. It's a bit annoying, but I feel like, you know, we can sort of push these players out. Yeah, he does look good. Diomande, again, looks really good. It does my head in that you can't buy people who are out on loan. How is the academy going? I mean, we've got this guy, but he's just shocking potential-wise. We've got big Tommy Chambers, who's, I mean, 17. He's 6'6". Get him alone, and he could be all right. And then this guy, like I say, when we can get him through the academy, just get him out on a 2-year loan. Hopefully he comes back an absolute monster. Right, table line. We are 15th. 8 to play, and it is as tight can be. We've got to really make sure we pick up a few results in this next month. Wolves is so big. Ooh, Evan Ferguson. I didn't even see what the result was there. That's really bad. 1-1 against Palace, that's all okay. We can deal with that. Three all against Villa. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, if we can get a better keeper in. Kalajdziak, I think it's 2-2 against Everton. So we're getting results. We just need a bit of a better... Retegi's a good shout. Right, so we beat Wolves. Got results in all the other games. I think we should be okay. Charloff. He scored a good goal yesterday in the Real Madrid game. Retegi's in his prime as well. Is that out in Saudi? He's another one that I'm quite a fan of. Right, where are we in the league then? We're still 15th. Sort of pulling away from it. Who's the bottom three? Wolves, Sunderland, and Brentford. I mean, for Sunderland, if Sunderland go down, don't they have what's his name? That right winger. I can't think for life me what his name is. It's like a vibey Moroccan. He could be good if they go down. Even Brobby. Brobby wouldn't be a terrible... Talby, that's it. Talby would be good. And I mean, even like Brian Brobby. Brobby's quite a physical striker as well. Brazilian centre. Is that like Gomez? João Gomez, I'm assuming. I do like Bellegarde as well in real life. feel like they've cut him quite a lot, João Gomez. Last year he had a really good card. Right. Next part of the build. One 0 win against Brentford. Big. Have I considered a Leicester raid? I mean, there's only really like Fatawu, who I was half thinking of. Final game of the season, man. Leeds United, and it's a 3-1 win. Mavididi. I think we've got Somerville though. I feel like Somerville's very Nuno oriented. It's a good month that. Wins against Brentford, Arsenal, Newcastle and Leeds. So we finish 13th in his first season, 46 points, which isn't terrible. Burnley, Brentford and Wolves going down. Ooh, Esteve might be one. And the league was won by Liverpool on 99 points. Arsenal, City, Newcastle making up the rest of the top four. Spurs in 5th. Chelsea in Conference League. I'm sure they'll be very happy with themselves with that one. Yeah, Big Steve, if he's still there. Big Steve, Esteve. And then left back, is he still there? I feel like Hartman's quite, Hartman, yeah. We both had the same idea. And then these have... Where is he? Kepmata. Magoma. This guy, he's an absolute brick. Ego Thiago. Carvalho. Where is he? Fabio Carvalho. Right, so squad finisher. I feel like Fernandes for now. Like I say, Big Sangare up to a 79. Hermanson, like I say, it was days. Wan-Bissaka we can definitely get a few more years out. Yeah, Todibo. Oh, Pavlic's hasn't gone up, that's annoying. Juve looks good. Somerville, I think up by 1. Fulkrug's down by 1. Championship. Yeah, we'll wait till 1st of July actually to do that. But overall, let's just see as well who was the... Callum Wilson with the most goals. Go on, Callum. Jarrod Bowen with 14. Some season that from Paqueta. Even, I mean, 9 from Fulkrug is decent beans. Not brilliant return from Somerville though, sadly. I had it in my head that he'd do really well. I'm assuming Paqueta with the most assists. Jarrod with 6, Bowen with 5. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely we need a bit more work on the but yeah, we've definitely got some good players there. Fulham wanting a penalty here. Right, so fine. Don't have it. Where's my piece of paper? End season. Is this a penalty or not? Yeah. I reckon that's going to get given. Right, so S1 and I'll put it to 40 mins. So I can keep an eye on that for editing down later. But yeah, I think at the minute I'm looking at, I think Boniface, that Belgium keeper, and I reckon Hartman, or even maybe a step. And Diomande as well. Diomande, definitely. I was thinking this. 24-20 at the minute. I feel like I might be a bit behind. It's not been given. It's gone to a corner. All right. Right. Well, a few players have left. Right. Quite a few. I think we just go big boy. We go for Bonnie. Hartman. That looks like it could be a good deal. Dio. He looks quite good as well. How much money have we got? 85 mil, so we're going to have to do some wheeling and dealing. We are going to put our it's going to be an interesting one. This is going to be an expensive one, but I think it'll be worth it. $50 mil. I've made the plunge. But we needed big striker. Callum Wilson's gone on a free, so it pretty much wipes our entire budget out. Make him do a slight pay cut. There we go. But that's like the first big signing. He looks nothing like Santo. 83. It's a decent buy. I think it probably would have ended up being that Dovbyk would have been the cheaper one, but I think Boniface is going to end up being a bit more useful. Right, so I mean, I feel like Paqueta, Mavropanos. Since when have I mean, we've got Aguard and Alvarez that we can sort of cash in on. Actually, no, he definitely. I thought Alvarez would have been like a decent one for. Would have been like a decent one, but I definitely do not think anymore. Not gonna be. take it. Socek, I think he's leaving. Aguard, I think we're cashing on. You're going. Maxwell Cornet, definitely go. I think Paqueta, I mean Alvarez, Fulkrug. We might keep Fulkrug. Mavropanos, I think we're cashing on him. Potts and Earthy, I think we try and get out on loan. Even like Orford, I feel like get him out on loan. We'll try and go for Osman Diomande. We'll try a cheeky but it's good to know that we've got Aguard that we can get rid of. He's on 18 grand. 5 years. Very, very good. Very, very good signing. Happy with that one. So we can get some sales in. So Todibo comes out. So Pavlic, Diomande. I think that's a hell of a backline. That obviously we can get some sales. We can get in a new keeper, and it's just getting this box to box role sorted. Oh, are you doing Moneyball with Brighton? Just spreading the message. Well, Todibo, an offer for Milan AC. We've literally just bought Diomande. $20 mil gets him out. We've got so many players to really try and. Fernandez, no. Why is he requested to leave? For God's sake. That's what I hate about this, like, Paqueta should have gone. Cornet, I just want out the door. Fernandez looks like I don't have much choice. Earthy out on loan for a season, 100%. So Todibo goes to I think that's quite good though, like replace him. Orford loan. He's spat his dummy out and said he's that. So annoying that about. I mean, to be fair, like you said about getting Fabs. Oh yeah, fair point. Let's save the day. We can't. have to work on that. Some big offers here. Mavropanos. Let's try and get it to 10. Paqueta going to Monaco. Orford. Get him out on loan, that'd be good. Trimming the squad down quite well here, at least. Seven offers. Burnley went down. I mean, a loan to them would be quite good. $37 mils. Let's try now and get Van der Vaart in. Right, 30 mil for big Martin van der Vaart. It's a bit important, which is a bit of a weird one. 5-year deal. 3-year, okay, I mean, I can just give him a new deal, that's not really that much of a problem. 40 grand, bit of a pay increase, but that's fine by me. Oh, he's got long hair as well. We do love a keeper with long hair. 78 rated. So it's very much now about getting like a box to box in. That's like the next big. I feel like, who is it at Bayern? I don't feel like he plays much anymore, but they've got an Austrian. Where is he? Is it Lima? I don't know how. It's a right back this year. Oh, Villa have equalised. Oh, Nemecha at Dortmund. That'd. If he's still there? No, it looks like he's moved. Felix Nemecha. He looks tasty. Do have the money. No, I've got to wait for some players to sell, but I think Nemecha would be would be some. How much would he cost? It'd be a lot of money. Should have enough though with people being sold. George Earthyguan on loan, pretty big. I have to like genuinely split this into 2 streams. I literally had in my head Adguard to United. Pretty good, big that. Is it because like, how long is the assistant manager like delegating with these transfers? Right, so we've got some of the academy boys going out on loan, which is quite big. Julian Alvarez, Edson Alvarez closes the door. Right, so Fernandez has stayed for now. Check the manager market. I've turned it off for this, just because obviously I had no interest in it. I wanted just to obviously get through as quickly as possible. I just didn't want like getting distracted by silly offers. Right, Potts, you can sort of sort yourself. I don't get why it doesn't let me like basically try and negotiate with these offers. Aguard, boringly, I know. I mean, to be fair, this is like a West Ham rebuild with Nuno. It's more around that. Yeah, I'd love to keep him, but I think because he's not been playing, he's just like kicked up a fuss. But Fabio Carvalho can obviously fill that role. Right, do we have enough to get Felix Nemecha in? I wish it just came up in transfers. 52. We're doing what West Ham should be doing. Go. Don't think we're gonna have the money for him. We might have to go for a bit of a baby version of Nemecha. £45 big British pounds. Freddie Potts going out on to Burnley. I think that's quite realistic, that. Just in case this deal can't go through for... Maybe if we say 82. Dennis Sicaria? Is he box to box? I mean, again, he's quite on the older side. Ideally, want a bit of a younger boy. Hector Herrera, I used to remember. He used to be so good. Put the age down. 26. Oh, Edison. He's going to be quite expensive though. For T. Ooh, Conor Gallagher. That'd be interesting, Conor Gallagher. I can't remember, is it one or it's one with him. Conor Gallagher as a box to box would be almost ideal. A bit more affordable as well. Where is he? How much we looking? Right, they don't. He's going to be expensive because they've not even entertained that offer. Oh, but yeah. Curtis Jones. Could Curtis Jones play that box to box role? He's not massively got the pace for it, but that's the only thing. What else is it? I mean, I'd love literally just to buy Elliot Anderson, but Wharton I feel like I'd get absolute crucified for. Sano, I've seen some people speak about Sano. Sano looks really good at Mines. Bit of a babyer version than... Oh god. It is this one. Who wants a seagulls painting? It's a big one, that. Big one from you there, Cameron. It's only 2 o'clock game today. That's what I'm thinking with Sano. Because he's a bit more... Did I not even... Oh, for fuck's sake. This guy is, I think... He looks unreal. He looks absolutely unreal. And obviously he's from Mines. So you do get that aspect of it's a bit of a stab in the unknown. Like I say, we love a bit of a Mines player. I've never used this guy before either. That's a little bit better. Cheeky ball, as you said, Cameron. Leaves us the option as well that if right, that feels very good. So either Sano 80 rated, 80 pace, he's so well rounded. He's got 89 stamina as well, so that's very, very nice. Love that. Love that. Homegrown quota. Bowen, Wan-Bissaka account, Walker Peters, Skulls, Kilburn. Probably could do with a few more, but we should be okay. I think we'll go for like a... If he'd take it, going down to the Championship. Oh, Radoni. Wouldn't mind Radoni as number 10. He's very... Nuno-esque. But the one I was thinking of would be... Oh, the boys have come up. Love that from them. The mighty Middlesbrough. One of them, like... Of Hayden Acne. Again, a little bit. I think Greaves would have been an interesting sign as well. Leicester and Ipswich didn't go up. Ooh. Ipswich. Not really anyone there. You're not too good. Cameron Humphrey would be... Oh, Philogene. They've got Leif Davis. I just feel really bad because it's like Dupe's like really good and I don't really, but he could be quite good. Belal Al-Khanouchi is back. I don't know what Ben Nelson's like this year. Oh, Tommy Doyle for the bench would be quite nice. Brentford. Paddy Magoma. In Aaron Hickey. Tachua. I was looking at Hickey. But I don't know if Tachua is going to be a bit more. Worthy to. But to be honest with you, we'll look at Hickey as well, because Hickey won't be a terrible one. Feel like that's... I really think Burnley would really have any. Big B Town. Why am I doing it that way? My God. Oh, we lock him. Oh, Big Dave's there. Literally doesn't look like we signed anyone. My God. Right, we'll do a bit more soon. I'm literally gonna have to split this stream into two to get this video done. God. We can sort of commit to Areola leaving now because I've got Hermanson as number 2. The big nipple goes. Paqueta and Fernandez just aren't going. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Centre backs, Chua, not got back yet. £7 mil for Hayden Hackney feels quite a good value for money. Sits on the bench. No, because I need Kilman. Yeah, I feel like Hayden Hackney sits on the bench, gives good competition. He's happy with rotation as well. Big stuff. Oh, big money. Big money. I even feel like Greaves would be actually, like, looking at what we've got on the bench, Greaves would be a good signing to look at. Or even like Nathan Collins as just like backup. Greaves. Had in the head that I could like do this like really like rapid, and it's just not going that way. Hoping I can get to like at least like 3 seasons in today, and then I can do like the other 2 at like tomorrow or something. No. Being like number 2. One 0 win, love that. Why is it not like me? Diouf is definitely not going either. Diouf, the son of the absolute oracle, would feel horrible getting rid of him. Oh. I feel like I might end up literally just getting Greaves and then sort of leaving it be. I feel like at that point then, unless like Paqueta left. Again, nice and easy, nice and cheap, good for the bench. As Cameron said in chat, nice homegrown players. They all want Kilman. Oh my god, he's rejected. We're going to have to go back in a week. Fucking hell. Can we go back in now for him? My gas is definitely... Wan-Bissaka this season, I'm not really a fan of going. Right, let's get Greaves and then we can get on with season 2. I'm hoping, like I say, my god, you are not having... I get, like I say, it probably makes sense for them, and like we probably could get rid of Kilman, but I don't want to have it that I lose players, and then it's like... But Greavesy works for me, which is the main thing. 40 grand. Big Jacob Greaves through the door then. He comes off. Greavesy comes on. And there we go. Bit nicer of a team. Got a bit more in terms of homegrown players on the bench. Obviously Earthy and Potts both out on loan, hopefully to get some first team experience. Right, actually let's just go into the transfer thing just so I can show what we've done. My god. There we go. Easy enough. Right. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll get out of deadline day just in case I lose some players and I can replace them. Newcastle then, first game of the season. Oh, it's a poor start. 4-2 loss. I've got to... Yeah, cheers for that, mate. I'll let you know, like I say, where we get to with that one. I'll catch you a bit. Enjoy your meal, mate. 3-1 in the cup, come on. 3-0 win against Leeds. Big. Right, deadline day. Let's make sure I've not lost anyone. We end up still keeping Fernandez and co. I want to just keep him around. They won't let me do anything with Fernandez. I'm hoping that I can just give him a new deal. I do like the idea of keeping the he might drop his concerns, which is hopefully what he can do. We're now in 30 in, but deal. The bad thing is I can pretty much only go up until like 4:15 today, so I might have to stream like tomorrow to finish it. Yeah, we might have to like stream tomorrow so I can like finish it off, which would be fine. Let's get a new drink out. Kyle Walker-Peters, I don't really want to get rid of. I'm hoping now that we're at a point that we've got a bit more further through, it should be a little bit easier. Right, cool. Let's start ripping through this now. Let's get to January. I'm hoping the fact that we've got a much better team now that should start doing stuff. It don't look like it. I got to Doncaster in the cup. Do you know one against Brighton? Palace them. 3-1 win, there we go, the results are starting to come in. I mean, if the thing for me would be 1-0 against Forest. If we can get to like, if we could get to like season 3, like finish season 3, so then I can maybe tomorrow when I get back from work, just stream 4 and 5, and then hopefully have it for a video. Villa then. 2-1 loss. Middlesbrough, obviously nicked their one of their skipper. 2-0 win, come on. One all against United. Fulham away from home, 2-1 win. Chelsea. It's a 3-2 loss. It's narrow though. City away. The thing is here, we get into a few like harder fixtures, and I think it's very much showing. West Ham, Southampton at home. Come on, 2-2, not the best. Definitely does seem like we're sort of getting a few more results in this league. 1-0 against Bournemouth. Did I just say that we lost to fucking Sheffield United? Boxing Day fixture, Liverpool away from home, lose 3-1. Not a good showing for the Irons. 4-1, fucking hell. It's 2 batterings that. Yeah, it's quite a poor month in December. But we are 10th. Again, we're still a fair amount of the way away from Europe, which is a bit annoying. It's mental considering like the state of the team. Like this team is really bloody well good. Stats wise, going into January, Bowen, Boniface, Juve. It's not a brilliant return from Fernandez, but I mean, I'm gonna see now. Is Fernandez now he's playing? No. I think, like I say, I don't think we need much in Jan. So I'm happy to literally just flub through to January. We won't sign anyone else. The poor form continues. 4 losses on the bounce, that. Fucking hell. Form is absolutely falling off a cliff. Spurs in the FA Cup, so I'm not going to do anything in the FA Cup. 4-2 win. We get a win. It's the main thing. One all. We're getting back to results. It is mad though. Like this squad really should be getting like Europe. Yeah, we had some really good form, and it's just sort of gone out the window, which is annoying. Really fucking bad form. Two. Middlesbrough home. This is big for us. This 3-2 win. Stoke in the FA Cup. We bow out in the FA Cup. Oh, I think Villa have just scored. Two one loss, fucking hell. The form is just. But I just don't really get where the form is. 2-1 win against Spurs. John McGinn with a goal. 2-1 win against Leeds. Three 2 against Palace is coming up back again, the form. Everyone is not happy though. 2-1 lost to Brighton, it's bad. I wish there's a way in which you just like, with ease, could just have it that you don't really have like the 2-1 win. Come on. Oh, it's a good goal from again that as well. Southampton 2-2. A lot of draws this season. A lot of draws. City. It's going to be again what happened in December where we just go on a shite run. Because we're just going to play all like the bad teams. Two against Chelsea. It's just a lot of draws. Like that's just the big problem with us. Like 2-1 loss. Blades away. Come on, like 2-1 win. Big. Arsenal 2-2. Okay, we started. This season's definitely been a bit more consistent results-wise. Everyone is not happy. So we finished 10th, so it's an improvement on last season. I mean, it is like 14 points off Europe, which we do sort of need to have a look at. So the squad then. In terms of stats, 19 goals for Boniface, 18 for Bowen, 8 from Juve, 7 from Somerville, and then assist-wise, Fernandez, quite a poor return. And then looking at the squad, it is a very good squad. Diomande, or you know, it should be doing a lot better than what it is. It's just a bit frustrating that it's obviously we're obviously struggling in that respect. So let's progress to June. I think attacking midfield is definitely what I'm going to target getting. Because obviously Paqueta and I missed another goal. It's 3-1 to Villa. Season 3 then. I might look at Chris Rigg for the number 10. Going through my head there of like attacking midfield. I mean, Radoni would be one, but it's gonna be peak if like with this West Ham team, like of how good I've got it. I think there's a lot of players who are very unhappy. Yeah, so I feel like Fernandez is definitely going to spit his dummy out. Get another sort of attacking midfielder for the in the middle of our street. I would actually quite like to have Earthy and Potts on the bench this season. New number 10. Chris Olm out. Right, whose contract's going to be up this season? Walker Peters. I'm not too asked about any of them. Need to keep an eye on Van der Vaart. In the middle of our street. This is a point now. Can I actually... Is Fernandez? No. I mean, Philogene is a 79. Redoni I'd quite like. If Fernandez is going to spit his dummy out, we'll do that. It's really annoying because I did want to have him deny release clause. So Redoni. Redoni in the 10. Oh, some of those an 80 now, that's nice. Right, definitely a backup striker. I feel like Divin Mabuba. Devonly Mabuba. He's a free agent. Because I feel like he must be... Oh god, no. I thought he was a lot better than what he was. Go for a younger striker. What's his name at Birmingham? Name's escaping me. Championship. Stansfield, that's it. Potentially like Jay Stansfield. Stano. Because like I say, he should be like 73 at this point. Might have overpaid a bit for him, but my whole thing is if I can get sort of people through the door, it's obviously going to help us with. Oh, he wants 30 grand. That makes me feel like he is a bit better than what I first thought. Let's have a see. Stano is 74. So it is a case that obviously we did overpay, which fair enough, but that does help us heavily there though. It's a good team, like I say. We've improved the bench ever so slightly, just making it a little bit more competitive. Radoni comes in. This is the thing I'm thinking, would Philogene join us? Could we get Philogene in, but have him as... If it's bought Radoni, what are you on about, you weirdos? Yeah, get Philogene in as a bit of like an option off the bench. He might end up like throwing his toys out the pram, but right, cool. I'm going to start trying to absolutely thunder through these seasons. Because I'm not really too... I feel bad on Goulamani because he's another like really high prospect player. And I'm just not going to be using them. Calendar. Oh, actually. Transfer history. Actually, we'll do it to January. Again. And we can just see how we get on. I definitely would love to do these as like yeah, I definitely would love, as I say, to do these as like more often. I think it's just like I say, it's just like having a bit more time. The one thing I'm massively hoping for is that we have a bit more luck. I think the big one next year will be definitely that we look at potentially trying to make it that we're a bit more. We maybe got 3-0 loss in the first days. I don't think the morale helps things, which is a bit frustrating. One all. It's literally just draws and West Ham Millwall, big tasty one. 0-0. I don't know as well whether or not that potentially they have adjusted something with simulating. Because like I say, I mean, the team that we've got, they should be like dispatching of a lot of Prem teams. 4-2. One all. I mean, it's just fucking draw central. Two. I mean, like I say, it's just literally just drawing. Three one loss. It's definitely, like I say, a lot of fun. I mean, I like it with like Super Sunday. It's a bit annoying with Super Sunday with the fact that, like I say, I didn't sort of lose them. I was sort of hoping the fact that I'd improved the team to an extent of it sort of now being good. 1-0 win against Newcastle. I mean, I just love it if we can get Europe for like season 3. Two on one. If we can get Europe, and then it's like I say, it sort of like gets a bit more positive. One. My God, man. The amount of draws this team just gets. Leeds then, how do we get on against Leeds? 3-1 win, come on. Chelsea, 2-2. We're getting some more points off the big six, which is more fun for us. And a 1-0 win against Spurs is big. I think it's like I say, maybe it's helped us like getting out of some of the players who aren't really maybe too happy. 0-0 against Forest. It's not a terrible result. I mean, the thing is, it's just like I say, it's just like not going in these fucking spells where we just go absolutely awful. Brentford then at home, it's a 1-0 loss. I would suggest undeservedly so. Ipswich then away from home at Portman Road on Christmas Eve, 1-1. Yeah. United then at home. It's a 3-2 loss. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, right? See where we're at. We're 14th, so again, we're not. We are basically a mid-table team. It's just a bit mad though, because like I say, I mean, the way I look at it is just like, I feel like we've made like the right decisions. You know, we've tried to do it where this squad is a lot more well balanced. It just doesn't really seem to be really making that much of a difference, which is a bit of a head scratcher. So it's 10 from Bowen. Boniface is 6. It's terrible. Due for 4. 3 assists. So it's just struggling for goals, really. I mean, Do I maybe look at Sangare and look at trying to look at replacing him? How much money do we have? 33 mil. So we don't have like a gigantic amount of money. Oh, Freddie Potts wants away. There's just not really a lot of goals in the team, which is the concerning thing. Hayden Hackney is basically I think I'll make the decision. Let's put Hackney in for Sangare. And then let's like try and go through. So far, it's like I say, it's been very disastrous. I'll have to have like a big thing tonight. 2-2 against Brentford then. Fucking like endless amounts of draws. 3-1. Three or one against Sunderland though. Two on one. Like I say, if we can just get to the point where, like I say, we're doing a little bit better with results. I think we need more goals in the team, which is a mental prospect considering that I'd tried to get new players in. Oh, we lose 2-1 to Spurs. Bournemouth then. 3-0 in fucking Nora. This is going to be another loss. 4-1 win against Liverpool. Bloody hell. We get 3-0 against Leicester. That's a bit of an interesting one. West Ham versus Chelsea. No loss. It leads then. It's a 3-2 loss. We concede so many, but it really confuses me because, like, I mean, we're at the point where we are literally 2-1. Come on. Our defense is probably our best thing. Like, the only thing I can think is like DM. Or about in the FA Cup, that's annoying. We just don't get the look of the draw. Like, so many FA Cup runs I get 2-0 against Everton. Well, there's so much stuff where, like, with like FA Cups where I've had it where I've not even played a hard team till like the semi-finals. Lose 1-0 to the arse. If we can get a decent run going though, Europe could be on the cards. 2-1 against Palace then. What I might do, chat, is I might sort of call it after this one. And then maybe tomorrow after work, depending on it's the fucking Burnley. Then tomorrow, depending on how I am after work, I'll stream. If not, I'll finish it on next Saturday, edited up, and 1-1 against City. It's not terrible. Yeah, we're in season. We'll be like I say, season 4 and 5. We get tonked by Villa. get tonked by United as well. This is the problem. It's the team's too inconsistent. Ipswich gotta be. The team does this where it just goes on like stupid runs. Right, so that's 3 losses. So we finished 13th, which I think is lower than what we. We've basically made like West Ham into like a mid-table team that just gets 40 points every season. Yeah. So looking at the team, Rodoni up to. I mean, like I say, the team looks very, very good. I mean, Bowen is an 86 rated. Dynamic potential really coming in big with him there. The bench, like I say, maybe you could make the calls that we need to potentially be a bit better when it comes to that. So Bowen, the top goal scorer. Boniface, again, it's not exactly a brilliant return from Boniface. Juve with 9, Somerville with 7, Philogene with 6, Fernandez with 3. How did Rodoni do? Rodoni, obviously, it seems like he's playing on the bench. Assist-wise, Fernandez up to an 80 now. Sano doing well. It's just the assist if we can get them up a bit more. Even Freddie Potts doing a decent job. 2 assists from our goalkeeper, that's big. But yeah, I think, like I say, if we can just improve, get a big nasty DM in, and then potentially some more players there, that'll be pretty good. I am probably going to end it here though, I reckon, just because I'm getting very, very tired. We'll see though, finance-wise, can we... So, Walker Peters, so these 3 leave us. I want to make sure that Somerville's contract is up. It just stops this from... Give him a big increase. Freddie Potts. Full-year deal. Try and get, like I say, some of these, and then I'll end stream. I think it's been a good stream, like I say. It's just, it's been a bit weird, obviously, with like the fact of we can't really get these players. It's so frustrating that. He is on the transfer list, good. Get George Murphy on a new deal. Like, the main hope for me is like we could literally just get like at least Europe with this team. Because at the minute, Nuno Santo is taking this team to... he's taking this team literally just to be a mid-table team. Is there anyone else that we sort of... Alford. Try and get out quite a few of the academy boys. It's just a keeper, really. I mean, Sangare is 30 now. It's just this guy that we need to put on a new deal. But we could go to like a Ruben, a Levi Colwell. I might just go for it next year. Yeah, we definitely need something next year. I think the main one is a DM. We could really do with like Lewis Ferguson. Oh, we could go for like McSauce. McTominay. Not really a DM though. Yeah, I'll leave that one for like I say, for next stream. Yeah, it's like you say, it's not been brilliant with the West Ham thing, but it's definitely been fun. I've definitely been enjoying myself. I think this is what I need to do as well, just before I finish. I need to look at other players that like I said, a bit miffed at not being on too much money. But he's done a transfer request, so I can't really do much. Right, well, hopefully, like I say, for the part 2 of this stream, which will either be tomorrow or Saturday, we'll finish off the rebuild. We'll get a few more players in and try and literally just win something with this team. Right, well, thank you everyone for coming by. Jordan, thank you so much for the resubscription. Cameron, thanks all for the help.